Shalom. Giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Rakapadash. And this is going to be a quick video because this is an article that I didn't read on my last video that I had on deck. So now I'm going to just read it. And it says bioweapons, secret labs, and the CIA, pro-Kremlin actors blame the U.S. for coronavirus outbreak. Multiple narratives begin to emerge on fringe Russian outlets and social media following a familiar playbook. Says a previous unknown variant of the coronavirus that appeared in the Chinese city of Wuhan in December 2019 has already infected thousands of people, with cases confirmed in at least 20 countries, while the epidemiologists work to identify the exact source of the outbreak. Officially known as the 2019 ENDOFTHEWORLD, pro-Kremlin actors are already blaming the U.S. for supposedly using bioweapons to disseminate the virus. So far, their efforts have gained very little traction. The practice of spreading disinformation about public health threats is nothing new. During the Cold War, a Soviet disinformation campaign blamed the U.S. for AIDS virus known as Operation Infection, but it was already found out that you had a man by the name of Robert Gallo that invented the AIDS virus. So it wasn't a lie, it was actually the truth. Okay, here's the article right here, and this is the article that I checked out on my last video. I believe it is. Now this is a different article. But anyway, on my last video, you're going to see the article that I brought out, and pretty much had his face on it. And the article was saying that he invented the AIDS virus. This guy here. So it's on my last video, so you can go check that out. But this was not a lie. Okay, a Soviet disinformation campaign blamed the United States for the AIDS virus known as Operation Infection. And the campaign began in 1983, and the article that I read in my last video says he invented it in 1984. So it is this. They're not lying about that. They're telling the truth. Okay, so now what I want to also do is I want to get out of this article, and I want to show you, brothers, something of this one guy he called Nikolin, and this is what he said. This is exactly what he said. So I typed in what I typed in this on the not typed it in, but I copied it, and you really can't even find hardly anything. The only thing that they can give you is what he said on the polygraph.info. All right, and this is what the man said, and look what it says who he is. He's a Russian biochemist, or Russian biochemistry and military expert. So if anyone would know who's doing what in terms of the military, right, and biochemistry, it would be obviously it would be him. All right, and this is what he says. He says China is surrounded by American military labs, and there is a U.S. consulate in Wuhan, the staff of which could have delivered the dangerous cargo to the PRC. Okay. And in my opinion, that could have been that. In my opinion, that could be, you know, in Slovakia. To me, that could be the truth, because the article that I just read, no, not this article. The article that I just read before said that the Russians blamed the U.S. for spreading the AIDS virus, which was called infection, right? But then I showed you, brothers, that it was this man that didn't invent the AIDS virus. It's all in public that this man invented the AIDS virus. It's already out there, and it's in my last video. All right, so there's got to be some truth, which is what I believe anyway, because this is something that has always been going on since Esau's been in power, especially in the latter days. All right, we could talk about, like I said in my last video, the Tuskegee experiment. We could talk about the mad cow disease. We could talk about all of these viruses, these pandemics that spread forth and over to the people. Oh, we can't forget Ebola virus. All of these viruses were later found out that these were man-made viruses. All right. So there's no such thing as, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. It's false. No, it's the truth. Okay, it's the truth, and people are waking up to the truth, man, as to what's going on. And this is why people are protesting. This is why people are doing whatever it is that they have to do to be heard from the government of their own, whatever the country they're in, because people are simply waking up, and there's so much information on the internet. And this is why the Rockefellers, or one of the Rockefellers, said that the worst thing that we could have invented was the internet, because the internet exposes their freaking asses on how devilish they really are. All right, and really it's because the truth is out, and we're exposing the truth of Esau. So this is going to be a short video, brothers. I just wanted to read the those two articles, and that's it right there, just for the sake of time, man, because I got to get prepared for camp tomorrow. So with that, brothers, I'm going to close this one out, and I say shalom.